Howdy y'all, and welcome back to another game with Britterbug Gaming. And today's game is again League of Legends Team Fight Tactics. But today we're going to do ranked because I feel like a road to gold would be awesome, so why not? And so far, running on the T.F.T, it seems like it's very easy to do well. All you have to do is keep your head in the right place and keep focused on the game. Because the second you get distracted, it is the second that you start losing. Let me assure you. So the best way to do it is to make sure that we're focused the whole time and we have the perfect build. Usually it's best to go for one full buff so that way you have the max on that buff. And there's a lot of different combos you can use. You can actually use the League of Legends website to find forums for the page. Oh, I guess I didn't get to see the other screen. All I got to see was this screen. Oh well. At least we got a Gunslinger Noble. So that should work out perfectly for us. At least for right now. And they have recently implemented the fact that you have to walk out and grab the items. So make sure that you're on top of that because you don't want to get behind. And make sure you're building good items because you don't want something that's going to be bad. And, ooh, look, a level 2 Garen already. Very nice. I'm going to pull Lucian back a little. And we'll have Garen up in front, and then we'll pull out Mordekaiser as well to give ourselves the night buff. If we see more Darius pop up, then we do more. We might wind up changing to keep the night buff. Okay, there we go. And now we can even pull out our Mordekaiser that we just bought. Give ourselves that night buff already. And now if we can grab one more noble, we'll even have a noble buff to go with the night buff. But I have found that the nobles aren't exactly strong unless you build the full buff for it, so we may wind up going for the noble buff if we can. Okay, there we go. Just what we asked for, we receive. Okay, and since we've got enough, we might go ahead and pop this so we get that buff already. Alright, so now that we got 4 characters, one of them is at level 2, so we should have a pretty good start to this. This is when we first get to fight the actual players. Nice. First win at a positive note. So now that we've got 3 nobles, we can work on the other 3 as well. So we'll have 6. We can use 3 of another type, so why don't we pull in an Ari as our last character? Since we already have the knights, we might as well keep those and work with what we've got. The nobles, the knights, and 1 sorcerer. Might as well be Ari. Yet we already see others are building an Ari. Alright, so we've got another Mordekaiser we can use. No other phantoms, no other rangers, but we do see a Darius. No need for him right yet. Go ahead and pull in the Ari. We'll keep the ones separated that we've got seconds to from the ones we're going to put in, so that way we don't get them all confused. Alright. Okay, so with the group we've got right now, not really seeing anything that I really want. So we might go ahead and just work for the item instead. And it's always good to go for a golden spatula because golden spatulas give so much. And if you can't get hold of one, then a BF sword or an attack speed item would work wonders. Most of the time though, in rotation of the circle, if you're last to pick, usually you don't get your choice in characters, so it's usually best at the beginning of the game to stay lower in the list. There we go, now we've even got a level 2 Lucian. Okay, now we can pull out another Vayne as well. And I do believe I have a wild, but I don't want to build it. I forgot about that. We're working on only the nobles. Alright, and that's another win for us. Alright, so we need another Vayne as well as another Mordekaiser, but we didn't get either one with this one. So we might wind up just going ahead. Oh, we don't have another character yet. Let's see, we need a noble, so we might as well pull this one out and put her in. Let's see. Alright. So lucky enough, it seems like our combo is working out so far. Ooh, maybe not. Come on, Lucian, you can do it. Oh, come on, you can do it. No! Just off by a little bit. So that was my first loss. Like I said, during the first, it's not a problem to drop down just a little. Just be careful with how far you drop down. Since we've got a sorcerer, we could work on the sorcery. No. Need to make sure to keep telling myself. Only the nobles. Ooh, I like getting multiple items. That works for me. Okay. Come on, show me my characters. Okay, so we're going to give Garen a little help out here. It looks like he's been having it pretty rough. Maybe a little help from Mordekaiser as well. Then we will stick this, a nice static shiv for Ari. That might work out perfectly. Okay. Any other nobles we're missing? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we've got at least 3 level 2s already, so that's actually helping us out a lot. Looks like the other person has the pirate buff, which gives you the chest, which gives you sometimes extra gold. Sometimes it doesn't though, so don't always rely on the fact that it might. Okay, so I probably would have already had a level 2 Darius if I would have swapped out Mord for Darius, but I didn't, so that was my bad. Alright, well that's 1 loss. As long as we stay up here, we should be pretty good. Alright, maybe if we're lucky, we'll get us another Varus before we even put him out, but I'm not sure if we will. We have rotation on the next round. See how we do in this round first. Seems like I'm not the only one that's building the noble buff. Somebody else is also trying to build the noble buff. So if you don't build it fast enough, they may outbeat you in grabbing the characters. Ooh, there's our Leona. But she may wind up getting grabbed because she is a noble. And a purple at that, look. So, she will be a good one to grab. Our chances of getting her are very slim. Mostly since we're one of the last to pick. Ah, there we go. There we go. Now we've got a level 2 Vayne. All we need is the Fiora and the Mordekaiser to make them level 2. And I think we have enough to bring in our Varus. So we've got him there now. We may wind up swapping the Ari for Varus and leaving, because we're only working with nobles, and I again keep forgetting that. Okay, and now a Kaylee. Just what we needed to finish our noble buff off. Alright, so now that we've got the last 2, we will go ahead and, pull in this one. And what is the other one that we have that isn't a noble? Why don't we do this? There we go. Now we've got the knight buff and the noble buff without sacrificing anything. Alright, and we could grab the stuff for a wild buff as well, since now we have room for at least 2 more characters. Okay, so we will pull this Mordekaiser this way. Actually, we'll go ahead and sell these Mordekaisers because we don't really need them. So if we go ahead and get rid of them, then we won't have an issue. Okay, and then we want to pull our Leona up front. She is a tank. And if we're lucky, we might be able to grab another one of her. Oh, there we go. And that would work wonderfully on Varus. Ooh, and a Bloodthirster on Leona. I wonder how well that would work. No way to know until we try it. So, now that we've got the full noble buff, it is giving us 60 armor plus 60 magic resistant and healing 35 health on hit to all the allies, just because I have 6 of the nobles. So that is awesome. Plus we've also got the all allies block damage taken, and we block 15 damage. Okay, so now that I have got, I've got another opportunity to use the knight now, or the ranger, so we might wind up using that buff. Doesn't look like we need anything from this list though. Okay, are we winning or not? Doesn't look like it. That one piece redemption can help you so much in this. Ah, it looks like I did win after all. Nice job, might I add. Okay, I could pick up another knight right here, but I would need another knight in order to get the double buff from this to give me 30 damage blocked. But do I really want 2 more knights? That's the question. Right now I could have 33, but we don't want that because the second we start selling and buying extra stuff, then we will be out of luck. And like I said, we're good on our knights right now. So I don't think we have a glacial, so we won't worry about it. Ooh, is it gonna work though? Nope. Doesn't look like it. That Ash ult to the face kind of did it for her. Alright, so we need that Varus right there. See if we can manage to grab it. Yay, no one else took it. I get it, it's mine. It's my Varus. I get a little too excited when I get my Varus. Sorry, guys. There we go. Now all we have to do is stick him in. No! We're waiting on just one more. Was there anything on this I needed, though? Doesn't look like it. Maybe my moving of the characters might help a little more. Ooh, that took me down a little bit. Took me down a third. Not so good, but at least it's still in the gaining points selection of the ranks. Seems if you win any of the top 4 positions, you gain points. If you lose any of the bottom 4, you happen to lose points. So it's the easiest way to find out how to play based on that. Or how many points you will win and lose in ranked. Well, I got my Varus out there. He's just not in the position I would have put him in. But at least he's equipped with some nice items. And he obviously distracted them enough for me to win. Nice job, team. I congratulate you. Okay, let's put this one over here and that one right there. Maybe that'll work out for me. Let's see if I can possibly manage to pull out another Kale. Because if I can, then that would work wonders for me. That's some pretty nice items. Ooh, and a critical, Infinity Edge for Varus, as well as a Bloodthirster. Sounds good to me. Ooh, yes. This is what I'm talking about when they work with you. That's what I'll take. I don't mind that. Let me put her in there. She wants to play. Yeah, I have a feeling working my way up to gold might be a pretty difficult little challenge, but I figure as long as I got my fans supporting me, I should be able to make it up there as hard as I try. So we will try to have this as a video that we do on Wednesday nights and maybe Thursday nights. So follow the video to see it on a regular basis. All you'll have to do is hit that bell icon and you'll get to see every time I upload a new video of it. Let's see how I'm doing this one. Ooh, nice. If I can keep up this pace, I might wind up placing in first. Because Tremendous Taco was in first. So now that I'm beating him, as long as I stay on a roll, I should be in good shape. Okay. 18 points and I need to get up to 64, so the best thing I can do is just not spend at all. And I don't need any more of the characters, I don't believe, that are out, so we can just go ahead and wait. I know that's a lot harder for some people than it is for others, but it's the best option you've got. And these games can be quite fun. As long as you try your hardest, you shouldn't have a problem with rising through the ranks. But like I said, you got to stay focused on these main points of it. If you don't, then you will start falling very easily. Okay, well there's my last Fiora I needed. See what it gives us at the bottom. Okay, so we've got Rek'Sai, Aatrox, Ashe, Aurelion Salt, and Cho'Gath. So it doesn't look like we need any of these, but our Fiora did pop up to level 2. And let's try one chance at reroll. Oh, and look, our Leona, as well as an extra for a backup. Nothing works out better than that. That's right. Look how bad Twisted Fate is. You can't even keep him out here because he's getting squished so easy. That's pretty sad, dude. Maybe you should try changing up your cards a little because you're losing terribly. I do mean terribly. You were doing great. What happened? You fell off. Okay, so we don't need a Swain, a Volibear, or a Gnar, but a Lucian we will take. And we don't need Gangplank either. So we're still waiting on Miss Fortune to be pulled out, and once she is, I think it's only her, and we'll put this one over here. There we go, and maybe that might work out better for us. Ooh. Looks like they may have all 9 of theirs out already. Yep. Art is the only one that's causing me a little bit of a problem, so I might wind up having a little bit of an issue winning against him. Can't keep up that pace. Okay, so I don't see any that we've got. So we will just wait a little more patiently. Okay, let's hope we can kill the Infernal Drake. And it looks like that is possible. So, let's see what it gave us. Ooh, nice. That will go wonderfully on Garen. Let's try to do this and see if this might help us out just a little bit. Let me see, we'll put these like this right there. There we go, maybe that'll work for us. Put this over there. Alright, so it seems that everything is working out so far the way we've got it. We need to grab 1 to 2 more Kales, but I haven't seen any yet. And we're at 50 points. We need another 14 before we can actually bump our way up. So we might as well wait for them while we've got the big bonus of money, so that way it'll give us more. See, we get 3 extra interest because we are above 30. Okay, so got us another Lucian, and I don't think there's anything else that we need besides getting this Miss Fortune out. And we are still in second, so if we are lucky, this one we should be able to put this guy out if we are lucky. And I don't know if 2 Guardian Angels will really help you save the dude. Hate to tell you, my friend, but that's kind of just misuse of items, in my opinion. Ooh, really? Maybe it wasn't. Let's find out. Oh, really? Is my vein just gonna stand there? What? I guess if you can make him level 3, he's strong, but without a level 3, he's not. I'm sorry, Trias Fat. I had to take you out. It wasn't my choice to do so, but I had to. I'm sorry, my friend. Okay, so we're at 41, so we would be at 60, right where we need to be, actually. So now that we have gotten our final character, put her out there, and have our gunslinger buff as well. See if this will help us out at all. I mean, we are in second, so even if we went out, we'd still be gaining a lot of points. So, let's see what happens. Looks like we're going to lose it this time. We may need to move around our misfortune just to make sure that she's not out there being as squishy as she is. She is only level 1, so it's harder for us to keep her alive. And there's our kill that we've been waiting for. That'll make that one our level 2. But Art just may wind up beating me anyway. But it's fine. Like I said, it was a nice competition the whole way through. And if I had to lose to anyone, he seems like a great enough person to lose to. Okay, let's see how this works out for us. If this works, then we may just wind up surviving one more round. Maybe not, though, if they're pulling my Varus all the way back. When's that misfortune all coming? Just constant electricity. I guess I lose to Art. So, ladies and gentlemen, it isn't hard to gain yourself points. As well as you stay up there and keep your head held up high, you should be able to make your way through the ranks in T.F.T. Ranked. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the bell for the notifications, so that way you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next Ranked video. Bye-bye!